So my question is, can a 500 watt portable power station supply enough juice to a crock pot that I can make a beef stew in it while I'm boondocking? Well, about a year ago, I did a video with a small 2-quart crock pot powered by my Bluetti AC50S here to make chili. I wanted to take a larger crock pot this morning and see if I can make a regular beef stew. So I've come down to my camper in the driveway because we're not camping right now. It was 24 degrees this morning when I came down here, so it's quite cold. I did put the heat on and I've got it up to the mid-40s. So we'll put this together today and see if we can make this happen, or if it's a dud, we'll see. Let's get the carrots, potatoes, and onions chopped up and cube up the chuck. The first thing I want to do is lightly brown the beef. Oops. I have floured the meat and added salt and pepper, and of course heated up the oil. And once I get it browned, I would place it in the crock pot. And then add the veggies to the pot. Then I heat enough water in the frying pan to cover it all up. Use a Better Than Bouillon veggie base. Can use a beef base, but that'll work for me. Once it's all mixed, I pour it in the pot. And then I add a little additional water to cover. Turn on the Bluetti and set the crock pot to low. Very good. We'll check back in an hour. Okay, it's been an hour, and it looks like we've used 1/5 of the power. Let's see. We've got it up to 64 degrees in here. It's still running at 143 watts. If it continues at that, this power pack won't last, I don't know, 3.5 hours or so. Definitely not enough time to do a stew, so it'll be interesting to see if we make it or not. I've got the crock pot on warm. Now, you saw me heat the water up and everything before I put it in there, and that was to help bring the temperature up before I ever stuck it in the crock pot. You know, if I was just doing this in the house, I could throw it all in there cold, turn it on, and leave it and not worry about it. But with the limited power, I wanted to raise that temperature to help it out. We'll see how it goes. We'll check back in an hour. Wow, it smells great in here. Okay, let's see, we're at 2 hours. It's comfortable 41 degrees outside, 60 degrees in here. And we've got 3/5 of our power left, or 60%. This is still chugging away using 143 watts per hour. So to me, it doesn't seem like we're going to make it. It's cooking, it's on low, and it certainly smells delicious. But I have my reservations if we're going to be able to cook a stew in here before the power is gone. Okay, check back in an hour. All right, 3 hours. Guess what? Out of power. So certainly this bigger crock pot is not going to work to cook a stew. Not surprising. Now the smaller 2-quart one that I did the chili in last year, it ran for a little over 5 hours. This one ran less than 3 hours, so just used too much wattage. Okay, good thing I'm at home and I'm hooked up to shore power. I can finish it off. A couple of things. I certainly did not buy this Bluetti power pack to run a crock pot. I do run my 12-volt refrigerator off of it, and I've got 2 of them. They'll last, depending on the weather, a day, sometimes 2 days if it's cool. They're easily recharged with my solar panels, or I can recharge this in my car as I'm driving down the road, or once again I can charge it off of AC power, shore power. The point is I didn't buy them to run kitchen appliances, but it's fun to see what you can do with them. I guess with 2 of these I could probably finish my stew, but we're going to let it cook a little bit now and we'll finish it up and have a bite here in a minute. Now if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. We would really appreciate it. Also, and if you haven't subscribed before, please consider subscribing to our channel. But most of all, we appreciate you watching. Thank you. This is the end product. Bon appetit. That's good.